wise apple. And you see black middle class people, black middle class, once they make money, they get some education, they now feel superior than their own people. When black people become middle class and start making money because they went to some university, they now want to look down upon their black brothers. And then they now feel superior and better than their own people. And they are even willing to sell their people to be servants to the ones they cried as slave masters, because now they dine and wine with their former boss. And their former boss makes them a boss of their own people. Right from time immemorial, black people have been the source of black destruction. I'm telling you, a civilization can never be destroyed from without. It must be destroyed from within. Who sold Joseph? His own people. Who betrayed Jesus? His own people. Who sold black people? Black people. Black people. And the most annoying ones are the black preachers. The most irritating ones are the black preachers. I don't leave anything out. The most annoying ones are the black preachers. So wicked, so heartless, so greedily, bastardly, animalistic. They are so grabby, they can't see beyond the Bible. When they see black faces, they see slavery, and they see how they can benefit from them. And you preach to me, you want to take me to heaven? Lord, like seriously, you want to take me to heaven? You want to take me to heaven? But you already built heaven on this earth. No, you want to take me to heaven, but you already built your heaven on this earth. If there was some heaven somewhere you want to take me, why don't you want me to enjoy the same heaven you enjoy here? Or why does God hate some of us and love some of you? Because you are preachers? You must be crazy. But this is the system they have been trained. They have inherited the slave mentality from their former bosses, and they are the new slave owners. How can African president go to take a loan from IMF, World Bank, and then steal that same money and go and put it back in Switzerland, and go back to borrow again the money he kept there? No, if this is not madness, tell me what it is. They go to borrow money from the West and steal the money and still go put it in the bank in the West. And the West reinvest their borrowed. I'm telling you, we are so daft. We are so daft. You just can't understand us. Wickedness. They go to borrow money from the West. Then they steal the money and open dollar pound accounts and bring back the money to Western banks. And they use the money they borrowed to reinvest here. And we pay interest down there. If this is not witchcraft, tell me what it is. How many black people have black people killed? How many black people have black people killed? How many people have black people killed who are black? If we stood with each other, I am telling you, no policeman will have the nerve to touch a black man, because he knows all hell will break loose. But they know you are snitches. Even when they go to riot, you go and snitch on your own brothers. I'm telling you, blacks that will be arrested after after Floyd's demonstration, the blacks that will be arrested will be black people who snitch on them. I'm telling you. After these demonstrations and riots and looting, it is black people who will snitch on their own black people. I'm telling you, watch this. They will go take money and snitch on their own black people. Black people. There is something fundamentally wrong with us. We are wicked. We are envious. We are jealous. Witchcraft is like our last name. We can't stand with each other. We cannot support each other. We cannot stand with each other. How can a black president get elected by black people to come and develop and build their lives? And you go to my country, Ghana, in the 21st century, gold, oil, bauxite, diamond, everything. Yet children in the 21st century have to sit under trees and go to school. And there are preachers in those countries who are living in $1 million mansion. In the 21st century, there are children who are going to school under trees, and preachers are living in $1 million houses. If this is not immorality, tell me what it is. In the 21st century, children in Africa who you want to compete with children in the West are sitting under trees going to school, while preachers and politicians are living in $1 million mansions in a continent children can't have a chair to sit on. Tell me if this is not immorality, what it is. No, people talk to me. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who's crazy. Maybe I'm the only one I'm just losing it. Maybe, I don't know. You see a black American footballer making millions of dollars, buys like 5 mansions, $25 million mansion, $70 million mansion, $10 million mansion. Meanwhile, blacks are sleeping under bridges. And you think you are a successful black man. You are just a fool. The white man looks at you and says, these slaves, they will never change. It was even good we sold them. These ones, they deserve to be used as barbecue. While they are investing to empower their children, their privileged children, who by virtue of being born white, walk out with superiority, and you sign a contract of 100 million, the first thing you are thinking about is a white girl and a mansion, and a white fancy car, Bugatti, $2.5 million. Koenigsegg, $8 million. Collection of car is like a nation's GDP. One man's collection of cars is like a nation's GDP. And he thinks he's a successful man, whilst his brothers sleep under the bridge, and they look at you and they look at you that you are a stupid guy with money. They know you get broke very soon. They know you get broke very soon because you are a stupid black man. And that white girl you married, listen. If we don't wake up, I'm telling black people, the first battle we must win is the battle against ourselves. The first battle we must win is the battle against ourselves. Let's fight the madness in our community. Let's fight the madness in our community. Sometimes, I don't know what is even wrong with us, black people. Sometimes I don't know what is wrong with us. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I ask myself, God, next time when you want to give birth to me, let me come maybe like a squirrel or something. The last thing I want to come back as is a black person. Because black people are black people's enemies. I'm telling you, have you gone anywhere and you are black, and you met another black person. I'm from Africa. I've gone some places. I see black people. They may be from Caribbean, Jamaicans, Barbados, somewhere. But everybody has a different accent. The moment they know you are not like them, even though you look alike, the very nasty attitude these black people give you, the person you call slave master will not even treat you like that. I'm telling you, Prophet Israel Raymond, I see you. Senior prophet, I see you. I'm telling you, you go places. You go places. You go places and you meet your fellow black person. I go to school, so I needed something that I would do, a job that would make me independent. So I went to get a taxi license, so I can have 3 days when I'm off of school. You know, sometimes university work can be very heavy loaded. So I got a taxi license and I drive sometimes. When I'm not going to school, I drive. When I'm on vacation, I drive. So I can make some money because I don't need nobody's money. I'm not going to sit on Facebook and be begging for money. No, I'm too big for that. I work for my own last cent. I want to be my own man, be independent from the craziness around. I want to be able to be productive. When I go out to drive, the nastiest human beings I meet on the job are black people. They come with all this nasty attitude. And I'm like, no wonder we are going nowhere. Our attitude stinks. We hate each other. We rather want to see you die. A black man sees a black man and then he wants to flip. And wants to kiss the foot of a white man. Because I am not from the Caribbean sees me and looks at me like I am half human. And he has this nasty attitude because he thinks I sold him. Yo, I didn't sell you. The one who sold you is dead. I got nothing to do with that. See them with this nasty attitude. And sometimes our sisters, the reason why they don't get husbands are black sisters. They have this nasty attitude. They think somebody owes them something. Sister, nobody owes you anything. Change your nasty attitude. Change it. That's why when these black boys, they make money, they want to marry these white girls. Because they think it gives them status. That he's rich and he has a white girl next to him. Oh, hey, Jesus. When I see them, I feel so sad for them. I say, you just dug your grave. Very soon they'll strip you of everything you have. You come back to square zero. You see our sisters with big mouth and attitude. So nobody wants to marry you because you're going to have this loud mouth. All this loud, you spew your anger so wrong, and angry black men will be beating their black ladies, and so they go like black people are not romantic. So let me go look for a white man. I've been saying this for a very long time. So that they see you like you are the reason for their problem, and they look at you with all nastiness. And I'm like, hey, yo, sister, I didn't do anything wrong with you. If you met a black crazy guy, you should have expected it because most of us are crazy. We want to kill each other. We want to kill each other. Sister, get a better attitude. I am not your problem. I am not your problem. Lady, get a life. I'm not your problem. And God forbid, if